Terrence. It's for...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Under the bright... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Got him with a left hook. And Vargas just got clipped hard, and Vargas could not take any more. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And he misses with that straight left. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Well, this won't sit well with their opponent. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. He's been knocked on to the second round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Jab misses. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. Well, this is a very important... on to the third. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well done with that counter shot. And now they're trying to get into their opponent's head. The straight right just misses. Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Perfect counter shot. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Where did that come?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. Here we go to the 4th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
He got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Well, if their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Relax. Good man, good man. Just say anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing.
Over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, or you'll take him out.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and ride it out.
There, and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get you
Looking nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
And there's the bell to start round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. Whoa, Vargas! Is he about to go down? Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. That counter punch caught him clean. Oh, man, Vargas really took that poorly. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Stay full.
get back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking.
Trouble round, that is. Come on. You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. And
Hide it out. Go up there and finish him. Just keep
mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Oh, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we...
Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Working nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
There's the bell for round 6. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. They blocked the left there. Just misses with that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Well, we knew this was going to happen. Some taunting. I guess showboating is part of their plan. Misses with the straight left. There's a counter shot. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's talk about Fernando Vargas in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
I love that jab slick.
That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you'd let him back in.
What you doing? The gap's full of there. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't.
League. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together and put it back on him this round. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's just
Come on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful.
go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab.
A little bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Relax now. I don't want you...
Stop him in his tracks. Get back out there and switch.
You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Hide is out. Go out there and finish him. Good man, good man. Just say him again.
Here we go. It's round 7. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And it appears they weathered. Oh, right there. Ooh, and a big blow right there to Vargas. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace.
Whoa, Johnny. Heavy shot to Vargas. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, Crawford's legs are all over the place. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Stay focused.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one.
Smart. Good work out there. The job's working nice. Those ones...
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't
Care. Go out there and win this next round.
But stay focused. Don't let it back into the fight. Don't get
Focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
into that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
And there's the bell for round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. You'd like to see more jabs. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook won't score. That uppercut doesn't land. Throws the uppercut but misses. That right hook's blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that's it, a unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversation, no astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey, ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They got out of the way of that right hook. then when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Unlucky to miss with that jab. Look at that left uppercut. Nice job to block that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. Here we go for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter-puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter-puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Do you believe what we are seeing? And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They block the left there. Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They can't get out of the way of that straight. Misses with that uppercut. You don't want to trade shots. Oh, that right uppercut scored. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice hook. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to...
Work all the way through.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good defense to block the hook. Nice counter. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Crawford in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
It's all offense all the time. Both men step back for just a moment. Crawford's legs are all over the place. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. And there's the bell for round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Good defense there to stop that hook. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That left hook won't score. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, on to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Those counter punches have to hurt. He blocks that jab. Not a lot of defense here at all. Crawford may be ready to go down. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Both fighters, hold that thought. Crawford, do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be. And we enter the 8th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two... It looked great live. How will it look again on slow-motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look.
Made of stone, we're just palaces made out of flesh and bone, waiting for our time to
Yeah. You gonna start off talking crazy.